Puma Punku was not built with primitive tools. What you see defies everything we know. Lost technology, advanced civilization, erased from history. Puma Punku, lost technology of an advanced ancient civilization.
In the heart of Bolivia's high-altitude plateau, hidden amidst the ruins of Tiwanaku, lies one of the most perplexing archaeological sites in the world, Puma Punku. This enigmatic site, characterized by its massive, precisely cut stone blocks, has puzzled archaeologists, engineers, and alternative theorists alike. With stones weighing up to 100 tons, complex interlocking mechanisms, and a construction that seems almost impossible by ancient means, Puma Punku raises more questions than answers. These colossal blocks, reaching up to 26 feet or 9 meters in length and weighing more than 100 tons, are scattered across the desert plateau, almost as if a cataclysmic event once tore them apart. The true purpose of this enigmatic structure, as well as its original form, remains unknown, baffling archaeologists for generations. Was it the work of an advanced, lost civilization? Did the builders possess technology that modern science has yet to understand? Could there be truth to the ancient astronaut theory? Or is Puma Punku simply an impressive but misunderstood relic of the past? Located approximately 45 miles or 72 kilometers west of La Paz, Bolivia, and sitting at an altitude of nearly 13,000 feet or 4,000 meters, Puma Punku is an ancient temple complex that forms part of the larger Tiwanaku archaeological site. The Tiwanaku civilization is believed to have flourished between 200 BC and 1000 AD, and Puma Punku is often associated with this pre-Incan culture. However, Puma Punku differs significantly from other pre-Columbian sites. Unlike Machu Picchu or Chichen Itza, Puma Punku lacks inscriptions or carvings, and its construction methods remain an unsolved mystery. The site contains immense blocks of andesite and red sandstone, some of which weigh over 100 tons and appear to have been quarried miles away. Archaeologists struggle to explain how a civilization that lacked writing, wheels, and advanced metallurgy could have moved, cut, and precisely placed these blocks. The sheer precision of the cuts, with some stones featuring smooth, perfectly interlocking puzzle-like shapes, has led many to question whether conventional theories about its construction hold up. This level of precision has led some researchers to speculate about the use of advanced technology in the site's construction, technology that mainstream archaeology has yet to fully explain. Mainstream researchers generally date Puma Punku's construction to approximately 2,000 years ago. However, in 1945, archaeologist Arthur Posnansky proposed a much older timeline. By analyzing what he believed were original alignments of the structures with celestial bodies, he suggested that Puma Punku could date back as far as 15,000 BC. Some scholars who have studied Posnansky's work believe his research indicates a possible age of around 17,000 years, based on archaeoastronomical calculations. Others argue that the true age of the site remains uncertain. The difficulty in dating the stones themselves adds to the mystery, leaving open the possibility that Puma Punku could be thousands, or even hundreds of thousands, of years old. Puma Punku is part of a larger temple complex believed to date back to around 200 BC. The people who inhabited the region lacked a written language and did not possess the wheel. Yet, according to mainstream archaeologists, they managed to construct one of the most complex architectural sites in the world. Some researchers believe this level of precision and scale is nearly impossible without advanced mathematical knowledge and planning, leading proponents of alternative theories to question whether extraterrestrial influences played a role in its construction. The design of the stones at Puma Punku is another point of fascination. Many of the blocks fit together with remarkable precision, as if they were part of a carefully engineered puzzle. Theories about how these immense stones were transported from quarries over 10 miles away only deepen the mystery. Given the site's altitude of 4,000 meters above sea level, where no trees grow for use as rollers, some question how the blocks were moved and positioned with such accuracy. Some have compared the construction techniques to those used in much more recent history. For instance, the architectural methods at Puma Punku bear a resemblance to Frank Lloyd Wright's textile block system from the early 20th century, which involved pouring concrete into molds. This comparison has led to speculation about whether the ancient builders of Puma Punku might have had a similar technique, perhaps even the ability to soften or mold stone as suggested by certain Incan legends. The idea that ancient builders may have used advanced stone-cutting techniques has been reinforced by observations of the high degree of precision found in the site's construction. Some scholars have noted that the stone used at Puma Punku is not ordinary sandstone, but rather harder materials such as granite and diorite. Given that diamond is the only material harder than diorite, questions arise about what kind of tools could have been used to achieve such clean, sharp cuts. Some modern researchers and engineers have even remarked that reproducing the same level of precision today, even with computer-assisted machinery, would be a challenge. Graham Hancock, a well-known author and alternative historian, has referred to Puma Punku as one of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. He argues that conventional archaeology cannot explain how this site was built, and suggests it could be the remnants of a lost civilization that predates known history. Most mainstream archaeologists agree that Puma Punku was built by the Tiwanaku people around 500 to 1000 AD. They argue that the stones were cut using simple tools like chisels and transported using ropes, ramps, and sheer manpower. Archaeologist Alexei Vranich, a specialist in Tiwanaku culture, has conducted reconstructions at Puma Punku and suggests that the site was built using rudimentary stone-cutting techniques and careful planning. We often underestimate the ingenuity of ancient cultures, says Vranich. The Tiwanaku civilization was highly sophisticated in its knowledge of geometry and stonework. While it may seem impossible to us today, their ability to work with stone was likely a highly refined skill. However, critics argue that even the most skilled ancient builders would have struggled to achieve the near-perfect precision found at Puma Punku, using only primitive tools. One of the most debated theories suggests that Puma Punku is the work of an advanced lost civilization that existed thousands of years before the Tiwanaku people. This theory gained traction thanks to Arthur Posnansky, an early archaeologist who dated the site to around 15,000 BC based on archaeoastronomical alignments. Graham Hancock supports this hypothesis, suggesting that Puma Punku might be evidence of a lost, advanced civilization that thrived before the end of the last ice age. The precision, scale, and sheer difficulty of what was accomplished at Puma Punku make it extremely unlikely that it was built with stone tools and primitive means. Hancock has stated, "We are looking at the possibility of a lost civilization, one that possessed knowledge far beyond what mainstream history acknowledges. If Hancock and Posnansky are correct, Puma Punku would drastically rewrite history, pushing back human civilization by tens of thousands of years. Supporters of this theory often point to the extreme precision of the cuts, the drill holes in the stone, and the apparent machining marks, features that would be difficult even for modern stonemasons to replicate. One of the most striking aspects of Puma Punku is the incredible accuracy of its stonework. Some stones feature drilled holes that appear to be machine cut, and others interlock so precisely that a razor blade cannot fit between them. Stoneworker and engineer Roger Hopkins has studied Puma Punku and acknowledges the challenges involved. Some of these cuts are so precise that even modern power tools would struggle to achieve them. Hopkins states, "It's not impossible, but it would require advanced engineering knowledge we don't associate with ancient civilizations." This has led some researchers to suggest that the stones may not have been cut at all, but rather molded or softened, as some Incan legends claim. What if ancient builders possessed knowledge of a lost technique for softening stone? Could they have used a now extinct technology that allowed them to reshape rock like clay? And if so, where did that knowledge come from? Another major mystery is why Puma Punku appears to have been violently destroyed. The site is littered with massive blocks that seem to have been scattered by an immense force. Some researchers suggest that an earthquake or natural disaster may have been responsible. Others propose a more dramatic possibility, a catastrophic event, such as a comet impact or a massive flood, may have wiped out the civilization that built Puma Punku. Graham Hancock has suggested that the site may have been part of a larger global civilization that was destroyed during the end of the Ice Age. There are oral traditions worldwide that speak of a great cataclysm, Hancock explains. Could it be that Puma Punku was part of a pre-flood civilization that was wiped out by a sudden, devastating event? Puma Punku remains one of the greatest enigmas of the ancient world. Whether it was built by the Tiwanaku people using sheer determination or by an advanced lost civilization, its existence challenges our understanding of history. The site forces us to ask uncomfortable questions. Are we missing crucial chapters in human history? Did an ancient civilization possess knowledge far beyond what we currently acknowledge? Could there have been an advanced global culture that vanished without a trace? For now, Puma Punku stands as a silent monument to an ancient mystery, one that continues to captivate the imagination of archaeologists, engineers, and alternative theorists alike. As research continues, perhaps one day we will unlock the secrets of this megalithic marvel. Until then, Puma Punku remains a riddle set in stone, challenging everything we thought we knew about the past.
Thank you for watching, and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. We really hope you subscribe, and if you'd like to be notified of future releases, just hit the bell button. Leave a comment. Let us know what your thoughts are on all of this and what topics you'd like to explore in our future videos.